Today I'm just gonna play 2k18 because I'm bored. Let's do this. But don't get copyrighted for this music. Today I did not go to school because I've been sick yesterday and I could not get the energy to go to school today. So I asked my mom if I could not go because I'm tired. And I'm sick, I'm very ill. She said, alright. So how's everybody's day going today? My day is amazing so far. I've been feeling much better. And some stuff has happened over the past time I've been playing for a little bit. I've been invited to go to the slam dunk contest at NBA All-Star weekend. And other stuff like I've been it was like no, I think it was Reese's Puff accepted my contract of more money of game, so now I'm on team Reese's Puff. I support them, and after that, I think nothing much has happened. And what else is it? Let me think. I don't think anything else happened today, but at least, I don't know what I'm about to say. Wait, what was I about to say? I was about to say something, but I don't know. Well, y'all today about to see me play some 2K18 my career going against the Phoenix Suns. I wonder where Devin Booker is. I'm with the Golden State. I'm the Golden State Warriors. And I'm not a fan of them. I just like the team. I like Curry. I don't support Curry because Kyrie, bro. Kyrie all the way. But if I go I would go to Boston, but like good. There's a good power forward there, and I didn't want to take his spot. But I took Draymond Green's place. No, Draymond Green took the power forward's place. Well, I'll take Kevin Durant because he's injured. Looking like a crackhead on the streets. Not Clay. Not Clay. Hurry. If I keep sneezing in the video, excuse me for that because I have allergies right now.
The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. With Brett Bailey and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. Going up against a capable opponent, but you see their confidence. This one they feel they should win. They'll look to come out strong and show they're the better team.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Not sure if it's cockiness. It feels just like extreme confidence as they enter every game with a bullseye on their back.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Grizz is down low with Len to his side. Brandon Knight is out there with Peyton, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Hey, this is an interesting point in the season, Frank. You're in the middle of an 82-game schedule. Easy to lose focus. So that being said, how do coaches keep their guys mentally sharp, mentally prepared for each and every night?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Were you asking me something?
I was, Brent, and I'm not going to ask it again.
Oh,
so hopefully you heard some.
I'm kidding. That's one of the things, Kevin, I would say. Be creative with your practice scheduling. Maybe a couple more days off. You know, do something that's outside the norm so guys don't feel the
Press
broken
it, but all
record
right, let's go, let's
even
go,
this
let's
season.
go.
I think some of the best coaches in our league keep it creative and
23.9
light at this
points per
point of the
game.
year.
That's good,
Here's
good.
Peyton.
First in the
The
rookie
Warriors
league
making the
report.
shot. Nice ball
319.
movement by Phoenix.
Ooh,
It's
let's
stolen
go,
by Green.
Draymond, Clay. Hit me, Curry.
Here's Curry. That's in.
Okay,
Coming
Curry,
off the
okay,
assist
Curry.
from Thompson.
Love it when Klay Thompson has his head up, always looking to feed the cutter. This time his teammate wide open.
Sun still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Well, unfortunate's a good word, Greg, but on the other hand, you have to make an adjustment. Not every game is going to be called the same way, so adjust to the whistle.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Green kicks to Thompson. Warren against Johnson, and it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 5 now. Well, he might not have been drafted, but that hasn't stopped DJ from playing his way into All-Star Weekend. Greg, it was confirmed earlier on that he'll be participating in the Rising Stars game.
What?
How about the journey that this guy has been?
Alright, I did not know that. I did not know that I was participating in the Rising. Bro, I'm taking MVP. I'm taking MVP of that.
Because of playing in some of the street ball
That's
tournaments,
easy class.
got a little bit of notoriety, and all of a sudden now we're looking at a guy who's got a tremendously bright future in the NBA.
Bucket is good.
Alright.
Tremendous effort. He will not be denied on the
I did not know that was part of the Rising Stars competition. I mean, just got a message saying I'm gonna be part of the dunk contest. That was the only thing. I did not know I have to know this stuff in the
They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Let's go, Clay. Easy, Clay. Let's go, Clay. Let's go, Clay.
This is what happens when
Are
you
we
take
good?
nothing
Are we
away
good?
defensively. Just too inactive in this game on that end of the floor.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down.
Alright, rebound.
With the humble beginnings in the league and the underdog backstory, it just seems like everyone, Greg, is cheering for DJ.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. I was just something wrong with my nose.
To succeed, the amount of fans he has around the league backs that up.
Yeah, you have to give credit to DJ for making the most of every opportunity he's had, and that is something fans recognize and I think also can relate to. He'll be a popular player in our league for a long time.
And one of the stories surrounding DJ right now is that he's inked an endorsement deal with.
Seems like I had allergies like yesterday, and my eyes red, right?
It could be on the front of a cereal.
And my friend Tiger Jack Vlog kept saying I'm high, and I said, yeah, I'm high because I went to go smoke with Wiz Khalifa.
Surprise, Reese's Puffs didn't approach me for a deal. I like cereal. I eat Reese's Puffs.
Phoenix with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Now here's Peyton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Alright, good job, Curry.
Curry passes to Johnson.
Alright. Then step back.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and the season series between these two, 4 games in all, starting tonight. A chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Warriors.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game. Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
On defense, Golden State. Here's Warren. Last game he had 13. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Warren's got his first bucket in this one.
And when you see T.J. Warren on the court, I just love his activity. I mean, he's always cutting and moving without the basketball.
All right.
And finding those openings on the floor. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Knight. Payton outside. Floats one. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. DJ kicks to Curry. Back to Johnson. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by Warren.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the pass to Payton. It's stolen by Johnson.
Let's go. Let's go,
McGee. Floater and plenty of contact on the shot.
Yo,
so two throws coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
What a year for JaVale McGee to re-find his form and some confidence as an NBA player. Signed with the Warriors, played his way into their rotation, and after being on the verge of possibly being out of the NBA, he was a huge piece of a championship caliber team.
And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in, and the foul called on DJ. That's his first foul. Andre Iguodala.
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
And then for Phoenix, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Marquise Chris. Jackson comes in for Warren. And Ulis subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Now, here's Ulis. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And for McGee, a lot of it was just finding the right situation.
Well, to me, for McGee, it wasn't so much about the fit and the style of play. It was about the character around him. And I think that Steve Kerr and collectively the roster just wanted to empower JaVale McGee to go out and be effective on the floor. Tremendous comeback year for that young player.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Bell is checked in for JaVale McGee. Wells comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now, here's Ulis, and it's blocked. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Iguodala with
not Iguodala. Why did I?
Johnson outside.
What do you mean, brother? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Whether talking about his music or his hoop skills, DJ clearly knows a thing or two about serious jams.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Now here's Chandler. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
They get it back. Bell, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the foul against Phoenix. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That one is off. Brent, when you played, you were able to score in a variety of ways. Which do you think you were better at? Shooting off the catch or off the dribble?
There's no doubt that shooting off the catch, Kevin, was much easier for me. I love the fact that I could get my feet set, start to anticipate when the ball was coming, who the ball was coming from, and then establish my own rhythm for each of those opportunities to cast away at the rim.
I would think, though, you get rhythm by working off the dribble, too.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be able to do that, but I oftentimes use that dribble to maybe create another opportunity for a teammate. And then the other idea, Kevin, is if you're a great catch-and-shoot player, the pump fake and one dribble in, that's something you have to perfect to keep the defense honest in terms of their closeout.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you can credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
It's deflected. Chandler's shot good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Warriors leading by 21. Johnson attacking. Wells in the corner. Iguodala outside. Johnson against Williams. Johnson left side from deep. Iguodala. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Knight.
Quick release of Knight comes in handy that time on the inside, especially with the defense on him.
Johnson outside. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
They set the screen.
If I be quiet for too long, that means I'm concentrating.
Back to Jackson for three. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. And it's 6 points for Josh Jackson.
And you can see now Jackson starting to shoot that shot with ease. A lot of confidence now flowing through the young fella.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Warriors, number 1. Fourth, the Suns.
You know, I don't think we're going to see a shot clock violation in this one, fellas. I mean, both of these teams play at a breakneck pace.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's an 18-point lead.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
1:12 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Williams. Chandler is screened. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Wells. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jump.
Burst of speed down the lane. I like the way that DJ finishes on the move. Remix.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 22. Here's Johnson. He dishes it to Bell. Over Williams. And that one goes long.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
Chandler is screened. Now Ulis. Back to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Here's Williams. We're at the end of the first quarter.
All right, guys, we're back in the
already in this one. Warriors ahead. Running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team.
I do a lot of that's why I pride myself. Some nights you never get the ball, but you still can be effective on the floor.
Y'all, Cholo, what do you mean, Cholo? Yeah, bro, what do you mean? 9 badges, damn.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Len checked in for Williams. Marquise Chris comes in for Jared Dudley. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Peyton in for Knight. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. JaVale McGee is out there with Green. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shot clock at 3. Ulis. Warriors with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Go back over the history of the Warriors and something I'm quite familiar with growing up in the Bay Area. The fans of this team really suffered through a lot. Now enjoying the golden age of Golden State Warrior basketball.
What was that?
He just knows how to pressure you.
No, what was no? Come on, bro. What was that? What was that? What is this? What? That's on cocaine shit.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Spurs was a difference maker. He ended up with 22 points and was also able to collect 6 boards to go along with his scoring. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Johnson against Warren. Ulis dishes the land. Here's Chris. Chris with another miss. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. DJ passes to McGee. Back to Johnson. And DJ throws it down.
Yeah, what's more than on fire? Is there something? Because if there is, DJ's it.
To the middle, deflects the pass. Curry with the steal. The shot's good from McGee.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Payton kicks to Len. There's the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Len.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
And
the slam dunk by Johnson.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
That's like milk on a hot day. Just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Alright, buddy. Okay, you cocky. You just showed me how to shoot a three. I know how to shoot a three, baby.
Here's Johnson over Chris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets.
That was an 87% chance it was good. What do you mean, brother? What do you mean?
He's such a dedicated player. DJ is willing to do whatever it takes to make himself and his teammates better. Plus,
what?
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
No good from Payton. And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and
I just got blocked.
Pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look
I just got blocked. Nah, fam. Nah, I just got blocked. I'm like, no, get that shit out.
That run and gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand.
I don't know what the fuck I just
also
witnessed.
It happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
They get it
What?
back. Here's
What?
Thompson.
Young players struggle to play
What?
defense without
What? Oh, this game trash.
fouling,
This
especially
game
bigs,
trash.
and Marquise Chris defended that one well. No whistle.
Here's a screen by Chris.
No.
Here's Warren. The Warriors pull it in.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
Alright.
Johnson outside. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Phoenix has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Payton outside. Knight for three. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got 33.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
There's the pick. Knight kicks to Payton. Chandler with the screen on Green. Payton drives in. He kicks to Warren. Chandler is screen to end the drought. Chandler. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Livingston dishes to Johnson. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Payton with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Knight. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
Well, the speed of Knight is tough to keep pace with. Sometimes he puts the defense in a place where they simply have to foul him.
And the Warriors with some changes. West is checked in for Draymond Green. Bell comes in for Thompson. And Wells is subbed in for Steph Curry. And for the Suns, Allen Williams, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. And it's Jackson in for Warren. Here's DJ. And the dunk by West.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Chandler. Outside Jackson. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Oh, man, guys, I'm gonna go get a drink real quickly.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, it's been said you're going to be in the dunk contest for the first time. So what can we expect to see from you?
Well, you know, David, I'm going to try and push the envelope and give the fans something they've never seen before. You know, me and some of the guys have been staying after practice, trying new dunks, and once I perfect a few, I think it's really going to make for a great show. And I'm excited to show the world what I could do.
And we are excited to see what you can do. Can't wait, guys.
What just
Thank you,
happened?
David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action
What just
following
happened?
halftime.
What the fuck you mean, Steve Curry? I got 30 points. Wait for it.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. That changes here in the third. You look at DJ in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his
I missed 10.
Not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Warren is the 3 while Chris plays the 4. Elfrid Payton is out there with Brandon Knight, and it's Len in at the center. Len with a screen on Curry. Payton passes to Len. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Land's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Suns.
Just watch the way the Warriors run their offense, and have to think about the way that Steve Kerr had set things up. So many options and cuts on every play, using the three-point line to spread out the defense and find angles and niches to attack. Rarely relies on the ever-present NBA isolation plays.
And with the fluid offense that Kerr has the Warriors running right now, Brent, it's as effective as it gets and has been for his whole tenure. The passing is just superb.
Well, it's an unreal offensive system with unreal shooters, Kevin. So, guys understand that if we keep moving around and we keep moving the ball, everybody's going to have a shot to make a shot and to make the kind of contributions to the team offensively that they're used to. The fantastic part about what Steve's done, though, is the accountability on the defensive end, as Golden State is one of the primetime defenses every year.
Payton outside. There's a screen by Chris. Payton kicks to Knight. A three-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's good. 42 points for DJ.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Payton with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Len, a screen. Knight dishes to Len. Warren against Johnson. There's a screen by Chris. A 3 from Warren. Warriors with the rebound. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Guys get excited about making something happen, but that was just a loss of composure right there. You can't go through the guy.
Thompson for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Okay, bud.
Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Payton outside. There's a screen by Chris.
48.
Shot to stop the run. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
Here's DJ, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 44.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payton passes to Warren. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Johnson attacking that one.
Why can I not dunk?
The Suns go the other way.
Why can I just want to dunk on somebody? It would be perfect.
That will
It would
conclude
be a
their
good
two-game
thing
road
to
trip.
happen in
I'd
the
like to see
video.
Knight be more consistent from that area, but a good look there.
Here's DJ, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Red 15th overall is where you were drafted, right in the middle of the first round. A very nice place to be. Talk about the nerves waiting for your name to be finally called by the commissioner on that podium.
Well, Kevin, I wasn't nervous, and I'll tell you why. Actually, I was nervous, and it was more about the captain landing the plane. You and I have shared this story, and I'll share it with you again. During that draft, I was actually on an airplane and did not see one moment of the NBA draft in 1996. So my biggest nerves were that the pilot was going to bring the plane down safely, and then I watched the draft on VCR about 2 hours later.
No kidding.
That's the truth.
Wow.
So the best part about that, Kevin, I'll tell you this, is the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the first pick. We could fast forward that, or the second, or the third, and we got to that 15th pick, and what an honor to have my name called in the first round of the NBA draft.
An honor indeed. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Easy.
Ulis has got his 2nd basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Johnson attack.
And once he gets down that lane, DJ is not going to go easy. He's going to finish with some strength.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment.
I didn't record this video, but I'm gonna tell you the story. What happened?
Ulis with it. Curry meets him.
I was like
The
playing
rejection
2k18,
by
right?
Curry.
Like me, regular.
And here we go. Fast break. DJ's got it.
And I'm just
And he
like,
makes
okay,
the bucket through
I'm gonna
contact.
play regularly.
The
I'm gonna
whistle
see
too.
what's gonna happen.
How about
All right.
Iguodala's focus on that play?
Next
That
thing
was
you know, I hit
amazing.
79
Let the
points.
defense get to him one bit.
No, it was like
And the Warriors
78.
making a change here.
Yeah, 78. It was a 78 point game. Like, all right, past
Free
50.
throw drops
That's
for
my
Iguodala.
highest ever. Like,
Last
let me
time
make
the
it
Suns saw
2
postseason basketball was
I only
back
made
in
one.
2010.
It was
The team
79.
knows that the next step for them in the rebuilding process is to get back to competitive level of play.
I wanted
Suns
to kill
fans
him.
are certainly not used to not seeing
And
postseason
Steve
basketball
had to
in the
take me
desert.
out.
A shot by Night, no good.
Not
Yeah,
Steve
and they've
Kerr.
shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the
Steve
tip.
Kerr.
Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Yeah, that's
This is great to see him
best.
take over in
I'll shoot him.
stretches like this,
Almost
coming
broke
alive
my
at just the
controller.
right time.
And the Suns,
And I'd be
they've had
like, why would I
so
break
much
my
success
controller?
as a franchise,
Not worth
Brent,
it.
for so long. This is actually their longest playoff drought in team history.
Yeah, they've had a ton of playoff consistency, and we're unlucky to not ever have won a title, especially during the years with Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, and when Grant Hill was added to that roster. Great talent and a great style under Mike D'Antoni. All those teams came up a little bit short. Now they've got a young roster that's trying to get back to try and experience and taste what it's like to be in those kind of games.
Ulis with it. Len with a screen on Curry. Here's Ulis. Here's Len. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Len's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Cook kicks to DJ. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, you know DJ can elevate a crowd, this time elevating himself. Man, what a finish.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Brent, in your younger years, your dad, of course, played for the Golden State Warriors. You have connections with the Bay Area, certainly. Any memories of watching the old Warriors team play?
Well, of course, Kevin. I was a ball boy when I was 4 years old, and I remember getting into the locker room and having a chance to get on the practice court and riding to the arena with my dad, and then my years in high school.
Changes for Golden State. Johnson, he's checked in for West. Young comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Cook subbed in for Sean Livingston. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Dudley comes in for Williams. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Knight. And it's Johnson in for Ulis. We've got Wells. E.J. out there with Bell. And it's Young. And it's Cook in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And the one
Bro, you saw that
slam
lag.
just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Felicia's checked in for the Suns. Tyler Ulis comes in for Jackson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here's Warren. Looking to end his cold spell. No good that time. Good D by Bell. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Drops one in from the wing. DJ's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
There's Ulis. There's the feed to Dudley. Over DJ. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Felicia with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Warren kicks to Ulis. In other sports, the drafts have so many rounds, the scouts have a lot of work to do, but with Only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, Brent, and the GM really just cover most of it.
I think the GMs, at least the smartest GMs, Kevin, have a great team behind them that gets out there, gathers as much information as possible, and does as much in terms of not only the play, but the player, the dynamics of the player, his characteristics, what he's about, to bring all that information to a general manager and present it to him before the draft. Teams do a great job of targeting guys that they think are going to enhance their roster.
And now the international realm comes into play, too.
Well, if I signed you up for my Mediterranean scouting service, Kevin, would you do it?
Yeah, I'd do it for free.
I'll see you over there.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Pass to Felicio. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
We've seen the shift in offensive strategy, Brent. More threes, more spacing, better flow, opening up driving lanes and opportunities to make at least one quick move to the basket. What have defenses been doing on the other side of trying to counteract those trends?
I think the biggest trend that you see, Kevin, is the switching defenses. So many rosters now constructed of guys who have the ability to get off of a screen and to pick up a perimeter player. And that's not for 24 seconds, but 5 or 6 seconds being able to contain dribble penetration and challenge deep threes. So the switching aspect of NBA defense, that is a trend.
Brent, when we look at some of the classic rivalries between teams, they don't look as emotionally charged nowadays, at least just by the first appearance. Is there a way to get that back the way it was?
I don't think so, Kevin, just because everything is too accessible for us. It used to be that the distance between those cities seemed to be the exact mileage that the cities were that far apart. Now you can pick up your phone and you feel like if you're in San Francisco, you might as well be in LA.
Sure.
And so it's really hard to get that dynamic to happen. It's got to happen more organically, which is what we've seen between Golden State and Cleveland appearing in the finals the past couple years. That's really helped the league to see those two teams do battle for the league's greatest prize.
Pass to Warren. And Ulis has it in the corner. Over West. Here's Felicio. Johnson with the block.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
And here is Warren. Felicio, the pass to Ulis. Floats one up. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. Ulis has got 5 assists tonight. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Johnson and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yet another bucket in close.
Away 69 points.
He's earning his points today.
Brent, we know the regular season is a grind. We also know that revenue is king. Could you imagine a time when we'd actually have to play more than 82 games?
That's interesting, Kevin, because a lot of the times the argument you've heard over the course of the past 5 or 6 seasons, Kevin, is the opposite of that 65-game schedule. Why not reduce the schedule? Stars playing in every game, less back-to-backs, more time for recovery. So the idea of 82 games being extended beyond that, I don't think that that's in the realm of possibility.
65, 68 games, and they had that shortened season a couple years ago. It was terrific to watch.
Oh! Yeah. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. They set the pick. Now, here's Warren. He's tightly guarded, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on David West. That free throw good from Warren. Well, watching T.J. Warren, you see a player who is always in control of every small action he makes on the floor.
Well, I think starting basketball games for T.J. Warren last year was a huge confidence builder. In his first 2 seasons, just 5 starts, but last year in his campaign, 59. He seemed to keep growing and growing in terms of that confidence that we're talking about, and then his ability to score started to blossom. This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Now, here's Ulis. D right on him. Felicio with the bucket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
DJ dishes to Cook. Back to Johnson. And DJ throws it down.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these 2 squads.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together. Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
Ulis kicks to Warren. Over West. Offensive rebound. Good. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the to match.
Here's Johnson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Going to work on the inside.
Hey, hold on, can you hear that?
All sorts of problems. DJ's not afraid to get physical on the low block.
Some changes for Phoenix. Chandler comes in for Felicia. And it's Johnson in for T.J. Warren. And so he hits both. Brent, it's amazing how the three-point shot has evolved and how much it's being used. And some teams now almost entirely perimeter-based. That three-point shot is the first thing out of their mouth. Can you see a team winning a championship that way?
I saw teams win championships. That's the Warriors and the Cavs. If you look at what they did from the three-point line and the type of damage they did, Kevin, that absolutely was a huge reason why they were championship contenders. You could even look at teams that are qualified for the playoffs as usually 6 or 7 teams that are in each conference. Of those 8, Kevin, are proficient three-point shooting teams.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
There was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DJ.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And good that time.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Ulis can't get it to go. Johnson outside and stolen by Knight. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
Kevin, thank you. Another double-double for you this year, points and rebounds. Now, is that something you're looking to do when you go out there?
Well, you know, I try and come out and help the team get a win whenever I can. I know we're at our best when I'm cleaning up missed shots and, you know, finishing plays. And it's all about getting wins. And if a double-double is what it takes, then, you know, that's what I'll give to the team.
Well, it's what it took tonight. Congrats on the win, guys.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Man, we gave that team a beat down. They'll never forget.
Bro, they going home crying.
That's how you supposed to do it.
Game focus, boy.
You did a good job tonight, bro.
Hey, to be honest with you, I do feel a little bad, though.
Oh, don't do that. Never show or feel any empathy for your opponent.
Man, how can you not feel some kind of way after what we just did to him? We destroyed him, bro. We vaporized him. There's like ashes on the floor. Felt like I was watching a beatdown compilation video on YouTube.
Hey, great win tonight, guys. Look, I don't expect every shot to go in the same way every night. If we play every game, that energy, when we execute as a team, we can play anybody on any given day. Anybody, any team, I'm saying. Great win, guys. Great win.
What he said, coach. Keep that team down, baby.
Y'all could have did that.
What you mean? Go. 81 like Kobe. 84 minutes on the same unit. Alright, I was a bit too cocky. No one can guard me. Oh damn. More points than Kobe. More points than Kobe. One more game away. It's the NBA All-Star. Let's head to. I'm 70 overall, and I just put up 83 points.
All I'm saying is, if you're gonna tag me in photos on Facebook, don't do it with photos taken from a low angle where I look like a walrus.
Right, is that mom?
It's my mom.
Tell her I say hi, man.
DJ says hi. Okay, no more low angles. Thank you. I love you too. Bye. You, sir. This.
Oh my God, Brian, this is crazy, man.
Crazy.
This needs to be a thing.
Insane. And it will be a thing. That will soon be on all your local supermarket shelves. And all you have to do is hit these performance benchmarks.
Yo, Brian, we
Hey,
gonna
what are
be
you
late.
doing here?
Got the Fresh Letter show tonight, man. Come
Hold up,
on.
you have a show tonight? You didn't tell me?
Man, DJ, you way too judgy of the sketches.
Man,
yo.
your sketches
Not-
are too broad. They're not sophisticated enough.
Yo, not everything's gotta be a metaphor. Make you think, man. Just go with it. Come on, you asking way too many questions.
Be a little more supportive. That's it. Don't think about that. Think about this. Ruined my whole thing where I turned it around. Okay,
Alright, so I think this is gonna be end for the stream, guys. This is wait, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna win this dunk contest. Sometimes. Just remember, I'm gonna be a rising. Listen to this. I'm looking reports. 24 point. Your man is in.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey.
A great event coming right up. The Rising Stars Challenge.
Just remember this. I'm a god at this game.
Diesel here. Got the Jet. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Stars as they go up against the Elites. This event is such a wonderful part of All-Star Weekend. The premier showcase for the greatest young talent in the NBA.
What
and
you
these
mean?
rookies and second-year players aren't just here to perform.
Well, indeed.
And here we have it. Elite young players.
Final starter. What do you mean? I'm better than Lonzo.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with...
Until Valentine, he's checked in for the Elites. Chris Dunn comes in for Sederance. And for the Stars, DJ comes in for Sharich. And Murray subbed in for Ball.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge.
I could not do this.